Hello, Flosstube. It's been a while again, and it's been another round of, don't have a ton of stitching, but I had a ton of haul, and part of it is actually haul that I forgot to show on my last video. So I'm going to show it today. First, I'm going to turn the volume down on my phone, just in case these notifications keep coming. So I did get some stitching done. I've been doing too much reading. Is that a thing to be doing too much of? So lots of reading in the evenings and catching up on some TV shows with Brian, and not as much stitching. So first I do have, let's see, Jolly Jack. I think I showed this in my last video. It's All Through the Night is the designer. And I started this a little while ago. I did pick it up and work on it a little bit. Not very much. I'm guessing the only thing that I've added since my last video is this vine. So, but you know, it's a little bit. I'm happy with it. It's looking good. I'm excited to start getting some of the leaves in there because I've got a variegated floss that's going to look really cool, I think. My plan is to take this with me tonight to craft night and work on this while we watch movies. So that's my first whip. My second whip is actually a Biscornu that I am model stitching for my friend Carrie Powell, House of Floss and Fluff. She has been designing a lot of Biscornus lately, so I offered to stitch one for her. And this is the one that I am working on. So it's all purples, and it's going to be houses with trees, shrubs, flowers. The back side is purple flowers. So I'm really enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. So I'm excited. I got to finish this for her and get it sent back, assembled and sent back. So I thought about taking that one to craft night tonight, but there's a lot of floss changes, so I think I'm going to stick with the other project. So I need to get working on that and get that done as well. So the rest of this is going to be haul. And the big thing that I forgot in my last video was my Black Needle Society box. It was sitting on my dresser, so I forgot to pull it out. So this was a couple months ago at this point. This was the, what theme was it? Like the dragons and unicorn. I don't know if I even have the paper anymore that says what the theme was. I don't. It was like dragons and mermaids and unicorns. So this is everything from that box. There was, this is really heavy. This mermaid here, it's very heavy. It could be a weapon. And I'm actually going to take that with me tonight because my friend has, collects like mermaid, under the sea, octopus, you know, like all that cool, quirky stuff. So I'm going to actually gift that to her. I need to put it somewhere I remember. I also have this bag of unicorn that I completely forgot was in it, and I hope it's not stale now. So I'm going to have to, I'll give it to the kids. They can try it and see if it's any good still. Seriously, this box has been sitting like here on the dresser for so long, I just completely forgot. So, then there's a cup, pretty mermaid cup. Look at all this sparkle. So, that's fun. Back. First I thought there was no straw. I found the straw though. Just wasn't in the same box. There's a Fiberlicious hand-dyed floss, and this is a cotton floss, and it is Unicorn Dreams, so that'll be fun. It's a pretty combination. There's a pair of unicorn scissors. Add that to my scissor collection, and I'm pretty sure, well, maybe I don't have any unicorns. I have the flamingo scissors. I might have a pair of unicorn already too. There's some stickers that I'm going to be sharing with Ellery. There is this tray. Let's see, who's this from? North to South Designs. So it's this one of those trays that you can fold up and snap. So now it's a tray, or you know, can lay it flat by opening it up. And then there's this bag, bright and fun. That reminds me of Lisa Frank, just the bright colors, you know. And then, of course, the pattern from Autumn Lane Stitchery, and this is the Beauty and the Beast. And then the needle minder with a little dragon cross stitching. So cute. So cute. So that is what I forgot to share quite a while ago. Now I gotta set everything back in here so I can keep going. Okay, we'll worry about this later. Next, I have, oh no, it's not in here. Okay, so one of the Biscornu swaps that I did, the theme was pink. And so mine came in this box, one of those magnetic boxes, and it had a hand towel and flamingo shaped ice cube tray as well, like the silicone ice cube trays. Those have already been put away. But I got this car coaster, so now I can put it in my car because I showed you. And then Mentos. I'm going to leave these in the bedroom so I can eat them while I'm working. Gum. Some pink floss. Some pink buttons. And a bead. A couple beads. And some flamingo fabric. Fat quarter, it looks like. And then the Biscornu is already on display in my living room. Apparently forgot to grab that. And it was flamingo on the top. So it was super cool. I did some shopping at Joann and there were clearance buttons. And I picked up these for Biscornus because they're the shank style. These are super cute. Look at those roses. I thought they would be perfect for Biscornus. So I picked those up. No project in mind yet. Got a flamingo needle minder. It's so cute. I get a Jack Sparrow needle minder. It's so cute. Same reaction, right? Got some other minders here that I apparently haven't even opened to look at yet. Must have just set it in the bag and forgotten about it. And these are all from Gina. So I got my Top Gun and Supernatural. This was when she had a sale. And Loki. New binders. Oops. What's going on here? What's going on here? Whatever. This is my notice for you to not forget to check Dollar Tree and Walmart. So I went to Dollar Tree the other day and got some autumn colored yarn. It's a plush yarn, so it looks almost like chenille. Let me try looking at the camera. So I got that, and I figured I could kind of like twist them to be a little bit thicker to make some cording edging for some pillow finishes. Put that back in the bag so Kevin doesn't go after it. And then, ooh, sorry, didn't mean to bump the frame. Dollar Tree has some fabric, fat quarters. So I picked up pumpkins. I really, really like that one. Oh, it's got sunflowers on it too. I should try opening this up so we can actually see it. Just kidding, that's not happening. This is like really, oh, here we go. Okay. So yeah, that is a great fall print. I really like that. So I'm glad I picked that up. So that was at Dollar Tree. And I only went to one of our Dollar Trees, and I have 3 of them by me. I have one in Lansing, one in Delta Township, and one in Grand Ledge. So I should probably check the other ones. There's a little bit of a residue on this fabric now. I was worried about that. Wish they wouldn't put stickers on them. Oh well. But yeah, so there's one of them. And then I picked up this plaid with the orange. I picked up some sunflower. And then this last one I also want to try to open up because it looks like a smaller print that I kind of want to see now. Oh, okay. Leaves and mushrooms. So it's, yeah. That's a good one too. So these will be good for, you know, backings on pillows finishes or flat fold finishes, either one. So add those to my stash. Get all the, yep. And then Walmart also had some fat quarter and other cuts. I picked up this one. This is a fat quarter, and it's just black with Halloween colored speckles. So that's going to definitely be good for my stash for finishing pillow finishes. And then they had half yard pre-cuts that I picked up this one for Christmas finishes. They did not have the same prints in fat quarters and the half yard cuts, so I had to get a bigger cut, but that's okay. And then I picked this one up when I went to a quilt shop with my mom because it's a nice small print, and I don't have a ton of, I don't know if I have any bee patterns, but it's still a good print that'll be good for, you know, spring or summer finishes. So picked those up, and then I picked up some of those silicone finger things for the hot glue gun because I always burn myself. That can all go downstairs to my craft area. And then I picked up Dinky Dyes posted some of their, I think they call them oops packs. I don't remember. But it's like mist dyes, things that you know, the bundles that they put together of a bunch of small, it's not even a full skein, it's small skeins of their silk floss. And they have not had them listed for a long time. So they posted them a few weeks ago, and I ordered 4 packs because I like to get these, you know, it's certainly enough in a skein for a small project. So, yeah. Good way to build up kind of a silk collection without spending as much money as getting this many full skeins. And then I signed up for Color and Cotton's Floss of the Month. I haven't done any floss or fab. I haven't done any Floss of the Month in a while. So I signed up for Color and Cotton's, and I signed up for the 10 skeins of all colors. So they have some different different ways you can do it. Like, I picked up a couple of extra packs they had. So this was like the June Thread Club, and it was their bright variegated theme. So I picked up these 3. And then they had a few of the July all colors Floss Club. So I got 5 of those. And then I got my first installment of the August all colors. So for August, they were doing, and this is why I signed up, because it caught my attention, they were doing Halloween fall theme colors. So this, it was a special, that they were doing. So these are the 10 that I ended up getting. So I'm in love with that fall color palette. And then like the spooky, so I want to pull these out and actually look at the names because I haven't seen them all yet. So let's see, we have Raven, Under Your Spell. The green is Bewitched. Witchful Thinking is the lighter purple, and then Full Moon is the gray silver. And then the other 5 are Pumpkin Pie, Creeping Vines, Carving Pumpkin, Cauldron Bubble, and Oh My Gourd. So these were all special edition for August. I'm not sure what, I don't know what they're doing for September. I don't know if they're going to keep doing like fall Halloween theme since it's still pretty early, or if they're just switching back to just their regular all color, club. So that was that. I probably do not need to keep these, because I will put those in my collections. Then I picked up some fabric from Barbarelle Creations, and I cannot remember where they are out of. It's overseas. Don't remember. But anyway, they sent a floss as a thank you. So I have Old Gold. I almost said Fool's Gold. Old Gold floss. And then I picked up, these are all 28 count linens. This one is Poison. It's really pretty. This one is Ruins. Very nice neutral for my stash. And this is Woodland Halloween, and this is the one that really caught my attention. I'm gonna open this one up. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh my gosh, I love it. These are all fat quarters. Oh, it's gorgeous. No idea what I'm gonna stitch on it yet, but that one's cool. That one is very cool. And it didn't take too long to get, and I really didn't think that the price was unreasonable either. It was pretty good. I had an order from, this had to have been 1, 2, 3 stitch. This was the main reason for the order. I saw these new sets from Mill Hill, and it's the seasonal locks. I already have the seasonal keys. So it's kind of weird to me that they only did spring, autumn, and winter. I'm not sure why they didn't do summer. Maybe because it's too much like spring. I don't know. But they did the same thing with the key patterns too, or the key kits. So now I have the locks and the keys. I'm pretty sure they coordinate. Let me pull mine out so we can double check. This is my Mill Hill bin. Okay, so here are the key patterns, or the kits. So these were the keys, and I can't remember when they came out. Was it last year? I don't know. But yeah, they totally coordinate. They're sets. So now I can stitch both of these, and I have those frames with the, like, where the middle kind of, okay, so these reds are different. Oh no, they're not. They're the same when you look at the colors. The pictures make the reds look different on the bows, but they're the same. So those frames that I have, that I displayed Mill Hill things on, you know, I have 2 of them. So these will be perfect to use on those frames seasonally. I can do, you know, together the lock and the key. So that was cool. That's why I ordered them. So I picked up this kit as well. And I picked up this kit from Satsuma Street. I love that little owl. I haven't done one of hers, one of her ornaments like these, so I'm excited to give that a try. And then I picked up these kits off of Facebook. Somebody was selling them locally on Facebook. So I've seen this stitched before. So I picked that one up. And I picked this one up because I think my mom would really love it. I don't know. It's not solid stitching. So the fabric, it's stitched on white. And you do not stitch the trees or the snowman. So it's all just like half stitches around it. So I don't think this one will be as bad as I originally thought it was. Oh crap. I'm dropping stuff, guys. I'm dropping stuff. I was trying to move all of it over here. My desk is too small. This is the Romy's Creations Floss Club from Bush Mountain. So camouflage, pink camouflage, matches the green in my shirt. Pink grapefruit, daisy, golden earth, and blueberry, but it's very purple. So those were the first 5 from there. And I couldn't resist the owl scissors. Had to get them. And I also got this from Bush Mountain. She had some stuff that she was discounting, some old inventory, and it's a kit like to put on like a shirt or whatever. I'm just gonna find some fabric to stitch that on. I'm not gonna try to put it on a shirt, but it's a flamingo, so I had to get it. And then let's see, I've got months 10 and 8 or 9 and 10 from the Tiny Modernist Halloween. So I know I just paid my invoice for 12. So I wonder if she's shipping 11 and 12 together, because I only have these 2. Gina was destashing some fabric, and I picked up 2 Fiberlicious fabrics. This is 28 count opal linen, and it's the color is Fairyland. It's really pretty. It's got some yellow on this side. And this is also Fiberlicious 28 count opal linen, and this is A Beautiful Day to Be Alive. That is a long name. So I got those two. I did a Stony Creek order. Actually, I did 2 Stony Creek orders for magazines. So they had a series in these that I was trying to finish. So I bought Winter, Spring, and Summer 2022. Got all 3 of those. I'm not going to flip through them all. Their freebie charts during those 2 orders were this one. This is the first in a new series. And then these 2. And I actually bought the green floss that they use for these. I don't know why I bought this blue one though, because I don't think the blue one is used in these patterns. I don't know what that was for. And then I got 2 of the buttons. Well, I screwed that up. I got the buttons for just this one, but not this one. So I'm doing great with that. And then I picked up No Chart Travels Alone, right? So getting the freebie charts, I had to get other stuff. I picked up this pattern because I love Barbara Anna. And this one. So I got Trick or Treat. And of course, I had to get my Halloween issue. So I need to go through here and mark which ones that I will be stitching. I got one of just cross stitch issues. This one had some cute summer projects in it, and then it also had some ornaments. You know, their ornament preview. So I picked that up. I really like this. I like the Hello Summer, and then the ornaments. Yep. And that wasn't, I think, yeah, that's the August issue. And Annie's Halloween. Yeah, this one didn't have cross stitch, but it's, you know, all the other stuff that I do. Just wanted it for my collection. There was some cute, some good quilt patterns in it for some smaller quilts. And Halloween mug rugs. I think these are knitting. I'm checking. Yeah, knitting. Here's one of the quilt patterns that I liked. Someday I'll quilt again. Someday. And these little pumpkins. Those are cute. So, picked that one up. Oh, got the itchy nose. And, of course, punch needle and primitive stitcher. Barbara Anna. So, that is all. Yes, that is all that I have. Other than not having a ton of stitching time, everything's been going well. Summer is almost done. I can't believe the kids are already getting ready for back to school. So today is, what, the 19th? Our kids actually, I know a lot of kids have already actually gone back to school. Our school does not start until August 31st. So it's a Wednesday. They go half a day Wednesday, a full day Thursday, and then have Friday off for the long holiday weekend. Kind of silly, if you ask me, but whatever. So they're getting ready. They're waiting for teacher assignments. We should be finding that out soon. And then the open house is the night before school starts, and that's when we get their class supply list, because that's an excellent time to get it. And yeah, we are down to, like, next week is the last week that they have Adventure Club during the week, so they'll go for 2 days. My parents are going to take the kids for the whole weekend, for a long weekend. They're going to take them for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Brian and I were originally supposed to go on an anniversary trip, since this year was our 10th anniversary. We didn't get anything planned, and we did not find a house sitter for the animals. So my parents are still taking the kids, and we're just going to have to find some day trips, and maybe we can go to Lake Michigan one day, and I don't know. We got to figure some stuff out. So, but it'll be nice. I think we might try to go to Saugatuck one day. I'm going to have to see what he wants to do. But Saugatuck, Holland, Grand Haven, all of those are plenty close enough to drive down there in the morning, hang out for the day, and come home the same night. So it definitely won't be a big deal. So other than that, I have some exciting stitchy stuff coming up. And hopefully that will bring lots of, some of it will bring lots of stitchy time. End of September, I get to fly down to St. Louis and hang out with the amazing Karen at Meridian Designs. And I get to help her with Galleria again. So I'm super excited for that, because it was a lot of fun last year. A lot of work, but a lot of fun. So I'll be doing that the end of September. Come back October 2nd. I'm like looking over here at my calendar. Middle of October is the Michigan Stitchers Retreat. And that's the one that's like literally a mile from my house, like right up the street. So I'll be doing that. That's a Thursday through Sunday. I gotta check on that. And then the end of October, I'm going back to the quilt retreat put on by Mo's Needle and Thread, where I do some framing. This is the first time my mom and I are going back to that retreat since before COVID. So I'm excited for that as well. And I'm really hoping that since we all ended up with COVID after vacation, I don't have to worry as much with the flying for St. Louis. So that was probably a good thing, to just get COVID and get it out of the way. So that's everything else. Like stitching retreat, I'll be staying at my house and just driving up there, during the day, whatever. And then the quilt retreat is during the week, and we stay at the retreat center, and I think it's in Holland. I think it got moved to Holland. During COVID, the 4-H camp that we used to use actually permanently closed, sadly. So we had to find new venues, and I think they tried a couple different places, and this place we're going to this time is probably the one that we're sticking with, is my impression. So that'll be good. I'm hoping, obviously in St. Louis, I'm not going to get stitching time. That is A-okay. But in October, when I go for Michigan Stitchers and for the quilt retreat, I should be able to get back in the groove and get some stitching done. So I'm already kind of starting to think about what I'm going to take. Definitely taking my cupcakes from Karen, because I really want to get those cupcakes done and figure out the framing to get them in my kitchen. I think I'm going to have to take the frame with me to the Michigan Stitchers retreat, though, and see if anybody has ideas for using the frame that I got, because I didn't think when I bought the frame there is beads on all of the cupcakes, and I have to put spacers in there with the glass, and I don't think it's going to work with that frame. I got to figure it out. And then this Biscornu I should have done before that, obviously. But I need to finish the wedding sampler for my friend who's celebrating her 3rd anniversary next month. I need to finish the birth sampler for the friend of ours whose son is turning 2 in October. I need to finish. So I'm trying to start lining up what I'm going to take to work on. And I think part of what I take to the quilt retreat is going to be a bunch of my smalls, and I'm going to work on doing finishes, FFOs, because I did that one year and it worked really well to pick out my backing fabric and my trims and everything before I went and just work on cranking out FFOs. So that is part of the plan as well. I should probably pick like one new fun start for myself, but I don't know what it's going to be. But yeah, I'm excited. This summer was fun, but still plenty stressful with some things going on in my personal life. And so I'm really looking forward to having these 3 trips, even though they're only like 2 weeks apart each, that are going to be for some me time, some alone time, some downtime. I think it'll be really, really good for me. So let's see, today's the 19th. I'll be back before I go on these trips. I'll at least have one more Flosstube filmed between now and when I go. But yeah, when I get back from all 3, holy cow, I'm going to have to prepare for like a 2-hour Flosstube. I haven't had to do anything longer than 45 minutes in so long because I haven't had anything to show, but I should have a lot to show after those three events, so that'll be fun. I hope everybody had a great summer, is winding down with at least one last vacation or a little trip or something fun, even if it's local, and that everybody got plenty of downtime, relaxing, stitching time for themselves too. So I'm going to pick all this stuff up, and then I need to wrap up my lunch break and get to working. Brian and the kids are canoeing and I'm working. Cool. So have a great afternoon, day, night, whatever time of day it is that you're watching, and I'll catch up with you again soon. Bye.